My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Habit number 2. It is officially 11 something on a Wednesday. It's 11:36. So some things I want to talk about. I would like to talk about Topbuzz, and it would be great if Topbuzz would actually give me a job for putting this stuff out on YouTube channel here. Now, somewhere in Texas, some wife shot her husband because he was having an affair. So my topic of discussion is: who is worse at handling affairs, men, women, or is it running in a smooth tie? I'm gonna be honest. As a man who has been cheated on like a few times before, I found that last girlfriend that I had before she dumped me for no reason. I think that men probably handle cheating just as bad, if not worse, than women. But that's from my male standing. I don't handle cheating very badly because I have come to the realization of one thing. Before you go any further with this video, if you are under the age of 15, you should probably not be watching this video because I'm going to speak in slang that you probably have never heard of before because of slide finger and ebonics. You probably are an ebonic genius, but for intelligent purposes, you're probably as dumb as a box of rocks. Now, if I may continue, I will be using lewd content, lewd comments, and I will hope to understand that most of my audience should be over 18 years old, or at least in that 16 to 25 to 45 year range, because I keep this shit as real as possible. As a man, I have learned that two things are true in life. One, if you are in a serious relationship and you are faithful and she is not, there's really nothing you can fucking do about it because it's her vagina or her pussy and her asshole, and if she wants to ride someone else's dick for pleasure or just to stab you in the back because that's what she can do, there's nothing you can do about it. Now, if I was a woman, I would say the same thing. If he wanted to stick his dick in somebody else's asshole or vagina or pussy or whatever the hell you want to call it, if he wants to titty fuck the shit out of a person, hey, just to stab you and just to say he did it for the fuck of it, he's gonna do it. Now, the problem is the aftermath. Alright? Here's where shit goes from here to here in like no time at all. Alright? One, I have been cheated on since I started dating. I have almost come to expect it to happen. You know, I don't like project it, and I would pray like hell that I'm with a girl that's faithful as fuck and will not cheat on me. Or if we're going to be in an open relationship, that she will be honest enough to tell me, look, we're in an open relationship. You can only get me pregnant, but we're both going to have sex with whoever the fuck we want. I can live with that. Honestly, I truly can. I don't like it, but I can live with it. You know why? Because that way I'll already know. And it won't be something that I have to sweat about later. Now, if I'm the only one in this relationship, I'd also like to know that because no one wants to be the guy who finds out that his girlfriend is in an open relationship, but he doesn't know it because that would totally fucking suck, and that would really fucking suck. You know, if you're gonna be swingers or an open relationship, that's a whole nother level of adult shit that I'm not really trying to burn on. So that I don't get off a topic. We can have a real sex video another time, and no, I won't be naked in the video, but in the same concept, you know. So this woman is the wife of a cop, and he was cheating on his wife with a new girlfriend. It never shows her face; it just shows the woman. I think her name was something Davis. I don't really remember. Just look at Topbuzz. HPD's wife kills him when she finds out that he's cheating on her. All right, that's pretty much the headline right there. So you have to go with it as best you can. Now, in that event, you know, she could have dealt with that any other way than killing a motherfucker, or any other way than dismembering his male member and shit like that, which is highly understandable. But in that same breath, you know, sometimes when someone cheats on you, the best damn thing you can do is do nothing and just walk away, cut your losses. And they had been married for some time. I didn't really get too deep into the article of how much time they had been married, but you know, if you love someone and you're married, then you shouldn't be straying from your marriage. However, if you love someone and you both are in an open marriage where you have an agreement with your wife or your husband that, okay, look, we have sex with other people. I don't love them, but sometimes you don't feel my sexual needs and I need more or I need less. Maybe your dick is too big or maybe her pussy is too tight and shit ain't mishing together somewhere along the line. But, the one rule is if you're the husband, like, okay, that's fine, but you can only get pregnant by me and you can't fall in love with this other person. And if you feel that that's going to happen, then we got to have some kind of equal ground divorce and you go your way and I'll go mine. Now, people have different lifestyles. I'm not one to judge anyone because I've been looking into that multiple wife thing because that shit seems fucking awesome to me. And if there was a way in a state in America that was legal for me to be able to do that, fuck yeah, I would do it. I'm not gonna lie about it. Fuck yeah. If I could have 5 or 6 wives, hell yeah, I have 5 or 6 wives. I would be faithful to all of them. I wouldn't stray away from the marriage because I have 5 or 6 wives. I'd work it out. Maybe I'd have 3 wives. Let's keep it there. I'm not getting any younger, so maybe I'd have 3 wives, but I wouldn't have 5 or 6. But I'd have 3. I would definitely have 3. I'd have 8 wives. Anyway, in case you didn't read my lips. Anyway, all jokes aside, we're getting back on track now. Somehow or another, this wife of this cop went to the girlfriend's house, argued with the husband, and blew him away. Okay? Now, like I said, I don't know who handles this stuff better, men or women. A lot of the times, it's generally the man that's getting killed by the woman. And in some cases, in very few, if you do the research on this, because I could be wrong, because the shit switches from decade to decade. When I was growing up, most of the time, it was the woman being killed by a jealous man. I've lost 2 cousins to shit like that recently in my life. Not really recently, but far enough back that it still hurts. Now, as time has switched, in the 80s and 90s, it was more of the men getting killed for cheating. We're back in the 60s and the 70s and the 50s, it was always the woman getting killed. And then when they go to court, the man basically gets a slap on the wrist because, hey, my wife was cheating on me and I couldn't stop myself. And 9 times out of 10, the heat of the passion does happen. It does happen. It's no excuse to take someone's life, but it does happen. I'm not going to say that it can't happen, and I'm not going to say that it can't happen to me. But I will tell you this. First and foremost, if you think that it can't happen to you, you're behind the 8 ball. Because it can happen to anyone. Anybody's life can change in an instant, and most of the time we never see it coming until it slaps us dead in the face. So, what do you guys think? Who handles cheating better? Men when they find out, or women when they find out? Or maybe the question should be, who kills their lover faster, men or women? Now, I can only speak from a straight standpoint. I can't speak from a transgender or alternate lifestyle standpoint because I'm not one of them. So, simple as that. If you guys have an answer to that, I'd like to know who handles infidelity better, men or women. I'm James Williams Jr., this is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. This is 9.5 minutes of your life that you can't get back from the actor, writer, producer, etc., etc. It has not been discovered yet. Be seeing you.